You talked about working with everybody, including the Taliban. We're talking obviously a lot about them in this documentary, but specifically on your policy, you had President Biden, as you just said, trying to almost blame your policies and the Trump policies as a bad thing by saying that there was an agreement to not attack and kill any Americans with the Taliban that you had done. Why was that a bad thing? I mean, you look at it sort of on the grander scale. If we knew what was going to happen, and sadly, I mean, you're the only person I know probably who sat down and met with the Taliban. But when you look at it like that, and it's positioned this way to the American people, well, don't you think people are going to go, well, then clearly, when now there's multiple people dead, multiple servicemen, plus obviously hundreds of Afghan people, but you had that time of relative peace. Why do you think, and how can they even make that into an argument that this was a bad plan when, like you said, there was months and months and months without any bloodshed?
I don't understand. I can't make the case for them any better than they did. Their attempt at blame shifting's been pretty feeble, frankly, and a missed focus too. They should be focused on the things that matter while there's still a real challenge going on, instead of trying to rewrite history in the moment. I don't want to rewrite history. I just want people to reflect on the work that we did. We not only had a set of agreements with the Taliban and the Afghan government, but we had a deterrence model that was established. We had set out a set of red lines for the Taliban. We said, if you do X, Y, or Z, there'll be real costs to pay. In a couple of cases, they did, or they got close to doing that, and we did. We rained American power on them. The reason that we weren't attacked might well be the grace of God, but it is also most certainly the case that they feared that America was going to bring all of its wrath on them if they did. And I think once President Biden made the call and said, we're out, here's the date certain, forced the military to close Bagram by not providing the resources to keep it open. I think those things signaled, combined with when they were pushed on, when the Taliban pushed against the Biden administration, they withdrew, and instead of what we did when they pushed on us, we just crushed them. I think those were the things that sort of flipped the script and created the chaotic situation that we have today. That's why I'm convinced that the model that we had for 4 years was a sustainable model that was going to ultimately deliver the ultimate outcome that the president had told the American people he would have achieved. And we could have done so in a way that would have delivered a much better outcome for the United States of America.